And we're going to get back into working on this arm. And if you remember, we had an inner and an outer arm. We're going to primarily work on the inner arm section because that has the most work. The outer arm is something that's going to be applied afterwards, and we'll just trim to match. So I'm going to hide the outer arm. We're just going to take a look at this arm here. So the first thing that we're going to do is make a tool that's going to help us lay up a series of veneers. And the thing that we're going to focus on is making a tool that allows us to make a sheet of material in this overall C shape that is the total width, and we'll trim away the extra material as we move along. We're going to start using this plane again. We're going to make a new sketch on it, and we're going to sketch the profile of this body. And I'm going to use a project again. We're going to project some edges onto that surface. And that way we have the overall inside shape of the lamp body. And I'm also going to use the outside edges here, like this. And I am going to extend some lines out here because when we make a wood bent component, again, we're going to want to have a little bit of extra material on the front and the back edge, on the ends of this C shape, so that way we can clamp it and make fixtures and things like that that can be keyed to the lamp. So I'm just going to select these two lines here, and I'm going to make them tangent. And I'm just going to make this a round number again. 50 millimeters seems fine. That gives us a little bit of extra room to play with. And I'm going to do the same thing over here on the bottom. And I'm just going to make this a vertical line and then connect it back to the lamp shape, like that. And I'm going to make this tangent as well. And I'll make this line vertical. So this gives us not as much as the other edge on top here, but that should be enough for our purposes. So this is just a straight tangent line off the front. And so what we're going to do next is we can hide this plane for the moment, and I am just going to extrude half of this part, and we're going to just extend it beyond the edge of this lamp. And it doesn't really matter how far it goes out, we just want to have a little bit of extra room to be able to, again, clamp fixtures and account for some misalignment between these sheets, so these sheets will be made wider, and we can work with that. So we're going to do a -50 for our part. And again, we'll mirror it over and make a copy and union it like we've done before. So that's our main component right now. We would laminate a bunch of pieces of wood, wrap it around this block, and then we could use a strap, or we could use a series of clamps to actually hold it all together.